3 men and 2 women have been jailed for a combined total of 100 years for their part in what has been called a honeytrap killing in Bushey. It was on the morning of Sunday, January 23rd last year, when a neighbour of 44-year-old Vishal Gohel went to check on him and found him lifeless on the floor of his bedroom. Gaffer tape was around the lower part of his face, and a post-mortem examination found that he had suffered a significant blow or blows to the head. He had been the victim of a honey trap, where 3 women had gained access to the flat on the promise of sexual liaisons that never happened. Instead, they were there to allow their male accomplices in to steal property. The meeting was organised by Yali Georgia Bruce Annan, an apprentice at Coutts Bank, who referred to the victim as her sugar daddy. But when he either could not or would not transfer cash, he was fatally beaten and throttled. At the end of a trial in July this year, bus driver Tevin Leslie, aged 23, was convicted of murder. He had earlier admitted conspiracy to rob. He has now been jailed for life, with a minimum term of 26 years before he can apply for parole. Sakeen Gordon, 22, was convicted of murder and conspiracy to rob. He was jailed for life, with a minimum term of 25 years. Brandon Brown, 23, was found not guilty of murder, but was convicted of manslaughter and conspiracy to rob. He was sentenced to 15 years. Yali Georgia Bruce Annan, aged 22, was convicted of murder and had pleaded guilty to conspiracy to rob. She was jailed for life, with a minimum term of 26 years. Faith Hoppy, also aged 22, was found not guilty of murder, but convicted of manslaughter and conspiracy to rob. She was sentenced to 8 years. A third woman defendant was cleared of all charges. In a victim impact statement which she read to the court, the victim's aunt described her nephew as charming, intelligent, handsome and driven, and they had a wicked sense of humour and would bring us to side-aching laughter with his impressions and storytelling. Addressing the defendants, she said, "It was painful to see the total lack of remorse shown by any one of you. You were the last things he saw as he begged for his life. We are appalled by the casual way that this crime was committed." Jailing them, Judge Richard Foster summed up, "What began as a sordid little enterprise ended up as a tragedy." This has been Bryn Holmes for My Local News.